career is your chance to live the life of an NBA superstar. Before you start, you can load up the My NBA 2K20 app and scan your face into the game. Then, use the brand new My Player Builder to create your skill set and physical abilities. When you're done, you can test the build at any overall rating you'd like with teams that you choose. Find your perfect fit and dive into
Let's meet the visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans. At center, Alex Len. At small forward, Brandon Ingram. At point guard, Chris Paul. At the other guard position, Drew Holiday. At the other forward position, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team is Alvin Gentry. And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At shooting, standing 6'5", number 1, Contavious Caldwell. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 4, Alex Jones. At power forward, standing 6'9", number 0. At center, standing 6'10", number 3. Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23. LeBron James. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, "I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion." Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pelicans just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for New Orleans, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Holiday out there with Paul, and it's Len in at the center position. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at point guard. When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make a poster.
And it's Paul with the ball for New Orleans. Ingram against Davis. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And it's Ingram missing. Here's LeBron. And that one is good.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. I think we all know how it is.
On the wing, James. Pass to Davis. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
The pass to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by the Lakers. The offensive rebound. Len's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ingram against James. Knocked loose. Passes it to Davis. Ingram with the steal. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. 2 brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
Now, here's Kuzma. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Clock at 4. Right side Davis. Shoots over Len. That one off the back iron and out. And the Pelicans with the possession. And Drew Holiday, one of the 3 brothers, playing in the NBA at the same time. How often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumleys for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Now here's Williamson. Shoots over Kuzma.
And when Kuzma is motivated on defense, it helps big time. He needs to be more consistent on this end.
Stolen by Len. Ingram with it. He's picked up by LeBron and stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. And Kuzma slams it in.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
The Pelicans trail. Now Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Paul outside, and Davis sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. James has got... Oh,
Did you see that?
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to being fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
free throw good, James. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. LeBron James second.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Oh, yeah, Greg, there's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. I mean, to make the list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Here's James following the basket by Chris Paul.
Now, when James is attacking like this, it's sometimes overwhelming for the D, and they're forced to compromise.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And here is Paul. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Davis. James with it, now guarded by Ingram. Bucket is good. 9 points for LeBron.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Here's Paul, following the basket by LeBron James. And it's Williamson missing. Kuzma passes to Davis. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Paul looking around. Clock at 6. With the teardrop, here's Williamson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Kuzma outside. Over Williamson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kuzma's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. Here's Williamson. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Len. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Smart's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Ball subbed in for Paul. Now here is McGee. 8 points his last outing. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so here is New Orleans following the three by the Lakers. Smart misses. Rondo against Ball. Clarkson passes to Nance. Here's Rondo. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Hart kicks to Williamson. Smart passes to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 to shoot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Ball against Rondo. Pass to Watford. McGee in the high post. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ball with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, solid at swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's Clarkson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz. Here's Nance. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Ball. Puts up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 5 points so far.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting his shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
Here's the dish to McGee. Here's Watford, and it's denied. Ball with it. 5 points in the game. Outside, Smart. And there's the pass to Williamson. Over Nance. And it's Williamson missing. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Cook. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Kicks the ball. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Here's Watford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. Takes the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hayes dishes the ball. Passes it to Williamson. From 15 feet away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. A 15-footer and an air ball on that one. Way off. Here's Smart. Nance gets the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Here is Cook. Pass to Watford. There's the three. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
Now, here's Ball. There's the pass to Hart. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Over Williamson. Here's Nance. Here's McGee.
What a fantastic defender. Smart uses his big, strong body and impressive reach to pest the shooter.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
You hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Cook. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Anthony in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Good shot selection, largely dependent on getting open. Which players do the best job of moving, do you think, right now without the ball?
Period. Klay Thompson, 60 points, 11 dribbles. Did you hear me?
I got
60
it.
points,
Shocking.
11 dribbles.
It almost looks like a
He's
misprint,
sick.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Now, here's Ball. Now Hayes. Outside, Redick, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson. The shot by Redick, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Over Williamson. Offensive rebound. And he makes that one.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside for Redick. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Anthony, the pass to Nance. Three-pointer. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson dishes the ball. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall. Passes it to Anthony. To the wing right side. Here's Cook. His three-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Here is Cook. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ball, the pass to Hayes. He kicks to Redick. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. That one's not going to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Hart, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Larry Nance. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot. He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Ingram kicks the ball. And the pass to Len. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Outside, Redick. Back to Ball. Pass to Redick. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Redick's got his first 3 points of the game.
Doesn't get any better than this. Redick's confidence is what allows him to be so dangerous off the catch.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Len's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Ingram. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Caldwell Pope. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Shot clock at 6, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pelicans trail by 13. Ball dishes to Len. Knocks it loose. Ball against Rondo. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Ball. He's got 12.
Well, it's been this way all night. Williamson can beat you in so many different ways.
Kuzma outside. He dishes it to Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Trying to get open is Davis. And contagious Caldwell Pope with the 3. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. One kicks to Redick. Ingram outside. Redick with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's Ingram missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now here is Davis. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Len. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ingram attacking. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
Kuzma outside. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man.
You did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like remember what Derrick Rose did over Jokic back in the day? Oh my goodness, off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone, or Giannis dunking on anyone, or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Like nice shot by Smart.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Paul inside. Here's Len. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. It never gets old.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Rondo kicks to Davis. James against Ingram. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Kuzma.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Paul. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Paul kicks to Len. Ingram outside. Pulls it up. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Now here's James. 23 points for him the last game against the Utah Jazz.
And you can see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Ingram. Holiday, the pass to Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and the one thing that amazes me about Chris Paul is his awareness on the court. He knows exactly what is going on and what to watch for on each trip down the court.
And with Paul, he's one of the most heads-up players in the game.
Oh, and personally, Kev, I would love to have played with a guy like Paul, who is always 100% focused on the game. Paul can rub some players the wrong way, but he's the closest thing to having a coach on the floor in the NBA.
Now here's James. He's got 9. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Paul. He's got 8. .158 left now here in the second. And it's in there. Paul's got 10.
Always in total control. I mean, Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time, takes it himself.
Pass to Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
1:33 left in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's the teardrop, and Davis sends it back. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the Lakers making a change here. Cooks checked in, and then for New Orleans, Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Josh Hart in for Marcus Smart. Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. now. Here's Paul. He's guarded closely. The shot by Holiday, no good. It's good. And it's 6 points for Alex Len.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. James outside. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over.
Here's Paul. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
The best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Alex Len out there with Williamson. And it's Paul in at the point. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Now, some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players, and they affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Now here's Paul. Wow, hammering it in!
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
And the dunk by James.
Basically, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Pelicans trail by 18. Paul, right side. There's the triple. And James pulls it down. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Len finds Ingram. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Caruso. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pelicans. Here's the floater. Got a hand on it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And that one's good, Caruso.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ingram outside. For the three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Caruso. Misses the three. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. James against Ingram. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for New Orleans. Now, Williamson. He's got 15. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good that time.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Holiday attacking. Second chance shot. Just 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
James looking it over. It's tipped.
Yeah, I mean, tracking that one all the way, baby. I mean, Zion getting nasty at the defensive end.
Here's Holiday. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Ingram's got his second basket.
Like a gazelle, Ingram just loping inside for the finish.
Here's Clarkson. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ingram wide open. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to be Williamson shooting. It's on Rajon Rondo. The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for James.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Count that one. Williamson's got 20.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
Kuzma outside. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
A moment now to see the stats for Ball. How his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 10 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Now here's Redick. Misses from short range. Deep 2 from Anthony. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Lakers lead by 20. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Ingram outside. Shoots over Kuzma. They get the rebound. Williamson. Outside for Redick. Pass to Len. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Ingram. He can't get it to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Ingram outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Not settling. Ingram uses his size and athleticism getting to the rim.
Rondo against Ball. Rondo kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Kuzma. Deep 2 from Anthony. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 9.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
New Orleans making some changes here. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Smart subbed in for J.J. Redick. Here is Cook. Kicks it to McGee. Pass to Watford. Down low, here's Nance. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 6.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Here's Cook. And again, the Lakers no good. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact, that's for sure.
The Pelicans have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 16. Cook looking it over. Passes it to Clarkson. Pass to Watford. From about 16, here's Nance, and he converts the layup. Nance has got 6 points in the quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And here is Ball. He's got 5. Here's Williamson. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Ball, following the 3 by the Lakers. Len passes the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. He had a nice open look right there. And it's now 23 points for Zion Williamson.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Pass to Watford. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Here's Watford, guarded by Smart. To the left wing. A 3 ball. The Lakers rebound. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. The pass to Williamson. Ball with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to McGee. Ball against Clarkson. Back to McGee. Stolen by Smart. A floater. Ball. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout. New Orleans making the switch here. Paul's checked in. And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. 4th, Anthony Davis.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
Again, and the way they move the ball is tremendous. I love seeing that kind of pass work being done out there, out of the post.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Hart. He has 6. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, tough to stop. Rolling off the pick. Zion with great hands and agility.
Now here's LeBron, guarded closely. Passes to Caruso. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Takes a 3. Caruso, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Williamson kicks to Len. Smart passes to Hart. Clock at 6. Over LeBron. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. McGee dishes to Davis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Los Angeles, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. 1 second left. Offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early and take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. If you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. The feed now to Len. Off on the layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. It's crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ante Zizic has checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Hart. Pass to Hayes. This one for 3. Tries again. Basket good.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Caruso, no good. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now the pass to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. Good on the triple.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Jerome. Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Caruso from deep three-point range. Outside for Rondo. From deep. Lets the three fly. No good there. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Jerome. Offline with his three. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Count that one.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Chris, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Here's Jerome after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Hayes. And again, New Orleans has no up. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. And McGee kicks to Rondo. Outside Anthony. Zizic passes to Caruso. Over Hart. Anthony's shot is off.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Jerome. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Rondo passes to Zizic. Back to Rondo. From about 19 feet. That shot no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. Here's Redick. Gets an open look and hits.
With the beautiful outside stroke, Redick is easily one of the best shooters in the league.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Watford. Shoots it up. Can't nail the jumper.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Over to the wing. Caruso, the pass to Anthony. Here's Zizic over Hayes. The shot's good from Zizic.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Jerome. And with the likely return of prep-to-pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
And the Lakers call time here. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Lakers leading by 23. LeBron outside, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And that one drops for him.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from here.
LeBron kicks to Caruso. Pelicans pull it in.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, we're prepared to see a lot of this for years to come. Zion imposing his will at the rim.
Caldwell Pope outside. And they double up Davis. Passes it to Caruso. Puts it up. LeBron left side. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. Pelicans trail by 21. There's the pass to Ball. From the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma inside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Caruso. Davis kicks to LeBron. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Land's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingram's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
LeBron's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Here's Ball. He kicks it to Land. The dish to Ingram. From the wing. And Davis pulls it down.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Scoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops in all three of these leagues.
And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's Kuzma. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
It takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Pelicans trail by 21. Pass to Williamson.
Don't let Drew shoot it, get him.
Holiday against Caldwell Pope. And it's Ball in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here is Davis. Shoots over Len. Again, the Lakers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
But his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
The Pelicans shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Kuzma inside. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Now Len. Here's Holiday. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Ball. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.